Virgo. Hello and welcome to Starstruck Tarot. My name is Daniel Dubois, and I will be doing your love reading for September. So, quick disclaimers can be expected. For my cross watchers, understand that I am reading from the perspective of Virgo. Understand that all energies are interchangeable. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to swap the roles if you have to, You know your situation, and what suits it best, So the deck that we're going to be using is the Tarot of Sexual Magic, because it is a love-related and love-themed tarot deck. So I wanted to go with this one for your love reading. Small disclaimer, just remember that this deck does have some explicit imagery. So click out if you're not 18 and above, So we're going to do a Celtic cross to see what energies you are experiencing, what the situation, the romantic situation is, what was the past energy, what is the new energy, and what you can expect. So with that out of the way, let us jump right in. Okay, so we are looking for insights into Virgo's love life for the month of September. Okay, first card, I think this is you. This is you, and it came out in the reverse. We have the moon in reverse. So, to my mind, that means that you are in a state of disillusionment. You might have been, in September, you are definitely in a state of disillusionment. You're seeing things more clearly. You might have been walking around with rose-tinted glasses, I feel. Just being so lovey-dovey with your partner. And I think something has happened. Either right now in August, because I'm doing this in August, or like in the beginning of September, something happens. Maybe an argument, or your partner tells you something about themselves, or you realize something that really kind of forces you to take those lenses off and see your person in your relationship exactly as it is. Okay, so we'll see what energies are influencing you as well that have brought on this sense of disillusionment here with this moon in reverse. Okay, these cards want to come up. What you want to say? Let's see. We have... okay, so we have the King of Wands in reverse. You may be connecting with a Leo. I did see in the Leo's love reading that there was the moon. Their person was the moon. So some of you may be connecting with a Leo here, and this may be them. Kind of showing you themselves as they are. This might be a case of control, dynamics of control in your relationship. Whoever you're with, they're definitely kind of taking the lead and exerting their influence over you, and you may be feeling kind of restricted or constricted by their behavior. Okay, so they're definitely doing something that feels manipulative or controlling, and you're noticing it for the first time. If for some of you, you might have just thought that this is who they are. They're a very strong person. Their personality is very outgoing, very aggressive, take the lead. But now you're seeing that they're trying to control you in some way, maybe, or they're doing something. They're exhibiting some kind of behavior that's a little manipulative. And it's causing you to look at your situation as, is this really what I want from my person? If not, am I moving away from them, or am I going to address this with them? Let's see. What is the love situation here? What is the overall vibe going on here? Let's see. For Virgo. Let's see. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups in reverse here. So I think for September you can expect it's not so much as moving away. For some of you it may be breaking up with this person, but I feel like it's addressing issues of the past that have made this relationship kind of go downhill. I feel like you're coming out of this honeymoon phase where everything was just hunky-dory, everything was beautiful, and You're seeing this person as they are, and you're trying to address the issues in your relationship with this person, and try to move on from this this cycle, this cycle of manipulative energies or codependency. You know, I feel like for some of you, this might be someone that you are reconnecting with, someone that you had a relationship with before, someone that there was an issue, there was some kind of a breakup because of the very same issue of them kind of trying to be controlling with you. I do feel that maybe that you attracted this person, this kind of person, because you yourself have some issues, some unresolved issues as well. I'm only saying that for some of you, you may have some codependency issues, and maybe that is why this person feels like they need to take control. If that is your case, just then maybe in that instance, the issue that needs to be resolved is you learning to trust people again. Because I feel that in this case, it may be attaching yourself to strong figures because there's something within yourself where you're feeling either insecure, like you might not be enough for a person, so you allow them to take the lead, or it may be that that is just your perception of a relationship in this instance. In another case, it just may be that your person is controlling and they need to work on letting go of the reins because it's an old issue. If this is someone you've dealt with before, this is an old issue of theirs that they need to get out of their system if they want this to work. Okay? So now let's look at the recent past. So this might be the situation in August. If you guys meet up with someone in August, or this is someone that you've been with before, you will see what that energy is coming out of August into September. Let's look at that. Past energies for Virgo in this love situation, in this romantic situation that we have. We have the is that Seven of Wands? Yep, Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands speaks about having a lot on your plate, about your mind being elsewhere. And if you look here at this image, you'll see that while this man is in the embrace of a beautiful woman, a beautiful individual, his gaze is elsewhere. He's kind of zoning out. And I feel like this may be you having a lot of things to deal with. I think that this relationship is definitely one of them. This relationship is definitely one of, but I feel within the relationship there are little problems that need to be addressed. Like it's not just your person, but also within you. I feel like you might need to work on trusting them because of something they did before. If this is someone who cheated on you or someone who left you, you may feel like they abandoned you or they betrayed you, and you're needing to learn to trust them. And even though they say they will do better and they apologize, I do feel you need to work on trusting them, and they need to work on showing you, establishing a foundation of trust, and also not trying to control the situation as much as they had before, because it's really working on your mind. It's an issue that's in your head, and you're going over and over it and trying to think of how you can fix this, because it's Virgos, you guys are, well, you are perfectionists, but you're also humanitarians. You want to fix a situation. You want to make everyone as happy as you can. And sometimes you need to just focus on yourself and what you want, So this is in the past. There has been issues, and you've been obsessing over them, trying to figure out how you're going to fix this. Let's look at the current situation, how things will look when you get into September, how things will develop in September. Let's see. Kind of like the beginning of September, how the cycle will look. Let's see what we have for Virgo. Okay, you have the Five of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups is about nostalgia. It's about longing for something that you used to have. I feel that in this case, it's the two of you longing for this connection to get back to where it was before. I think that this was a very beautiful connection, And it still might be for those of you who've been with this person for a long term. But I feel like that you both have changed since you come back together. There's something that's happened in both of your lives that has changed you as people. Maybe you want different things, and because of that, you interact very differently. And I think you and your person are longing to get back to the way things were in September. I think you both are doing the most to try and get back to this happy energy. And at least you both are trying, but there's a longing and a recognition that things aren't the same, and they might not be that way. But I also feel, that being said, you guys both recognize that with this being in reverse, you both recognize that change was necessary, and that change is necessary still, because there's still some bad habits here that need to be released. So if you to look at this further, this is also both of you wanting to change the bad habits that perpetuated in this relationship, that perpetuated itself now. So while you are wanting to be happy again with each other, you also recognize that change has to happen here, and that you're not wanting, you're not nostalgic for the bad problems that needed to be resolved. So there is a looking back, but also a looking forward. Looking back at the love that you have, but also looking forward at resolving the issues that's in this relationship. So that's that Five of Cups there in reverse. So let's look at the near future. So I feel like near future is going to be what happens when you guys work towards resolving it. I feel like that's the energy that is here. Two people trying to fix things. Let's see what happens. What will be the outcome of that? Let's see. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. I do feel like this is definitely a very dominant sign that you're working with, a very masculine sign. You can be a man yourself, Virgo, but this is someone who's very much has this not aggressive, but they have this go-getter energy, this very, I'm going to take control of the situation, I'm going to do this. This is a leadership kind of person that you're dealing with, divine masculine. Now with the King of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel like your person might actually continue this cycle of pursuing you, but I think that they're changing the way they're pursuing this relationship. I feel that before I think they were a lot more aggressive. This is in reverse. Can be manipulative. Can be. I think I'm going to just go for quickly pull some clarification here from my Everyday Tarot mini deck. This is my favorite clarifying deck here. So we're going to just get a little bit more insight. Because with this card being in reverse, what it can mean is that they're perpetuating the cycle of manipulative behavior. When a king is in reverse, it's usually feeling either out of control or being manipulative, taking control in, how can I say, by means that aren't necessarily the best, like scheming or stuff. But I just want to see what exactly this case may be. Clarifying the King of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. Clarification for the King of Pentacles in reverse. Just one more. You like this, buddy. Okay, let's see what we have to say. Okay, Nine of Cups. Okay, so positive energy with this Nine of Cups here. Upright. This is positive energy. So let's see. Definite completion. Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay. So definitely coming to an end of some kind. Let's see the last one. Two of Pentacles. So I feel like I feel this is more your person. This is speaking about your person. I think they are realizing that they're going to have to let go of this old pattern of being dominant and taking control, and maybe not taking your feelings into consideration as much as they should have. Because we have the Nine of Cups here. The Nine of Cups means abundance. It means one more step until success. It also means the end of something, of a bad cycle, and the beginning of something positive and new. With the Two of Pentacles, I do feel that it's a decision that your partner has to make. And with the Ten of Wands here, because we have a 9 and then a 10 here, Ten of Wands in reverse. Ten of Wands usually speaks about that last step before going towards the end, but feeling exhausted, but also understanding that this journey was necessary and that you had to go through all of this in order to get to that last step. And while you are tired, you do know almost there. So I feel like this is a decision your person is making towards improving their behavior towards you. If they were controlling, I feel like they're going to make the decision to stop, to let go a bit more. This is definitely a person that likes to be in control of whatever situation they find themselves in, because that's just how they are. That's the only way they know how to operate, is to take the lead and to be the aggressor. But I'm feeling that they're making the conscious decision to loosen the reins, to allow you to speak your mind and to hear you for a change. I feel like this is a person that might not have wanted to be that doesn't like the idea of them being wrong and won't admit quite easily when they do make mistakes. But I feel like this is your person working towards improving themselves so they can move towards you, happiness, and that is good. So this is definitely, with this King of Pentacles in reverse, it's them learning to let go more. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's see how you feel regarding this situation, this love romantic situation. Let's see what feelings Virgo has about this situation. What Virgos? Ooh, we've got jumpers here. Okay, let's see. 2, I will take them. We have the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles usually means some kind of loss here or an ending. And then we have the 7 of Chalices in reverse. Options. I feel with these two in junction, I feel like there might have been a little bit of indecision of whether you guys wanted to come back together. No more. 5 of Pentacles is a radical change. 5s are all about change. With the 7 of Pentacles, that usually Cups. I feel like that is options opening up and having a lot of different directions that you can go and having to decide which way you want to, but not being clear. And there was a helicopter. Okay. Is it an omen that you're going on places in this with this relationship? Who knows? Anyway, but back to this card, I feel like the indecision has come to an end. With the 5 of Pentacles, it's a definite ending in the material world here. And with the 7 of Cups in reverse in close junction, I feel like there might have been some indecision of whether you wanted to move forward with this. And you are now realizing in September that you definitely want to. There's no more, maybe here are the pros towards this relationship, here are the cons, let's weigh it out and let's decide. You might have been obsessing about wanting whether you should reconnect with this person, if this is an old energy. If you're with this person long term, you're married, you might have been considering divorcing them maybe. And I feel like that is no longer on the table. I think you want to move forward with this person. And I feel like you see why this relationship is good for you and you want to move forward with it. Very nice. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Wands. Yeah. There was definitely a struggle, an internal struggle within you about whether you were wanting to come back together with this person or whether you were wanting to end this, and I feel like that's over. For others, it may be that you are still in a state of this indecision. But I feel like that's only for a select few. I feel most of you have really decided, I do want this. It's going to be tough, And I do feel like there is a journey that needs to happen here. That there's having to face a shadow self. Your person has to face their shadow self, and that they need to learn to control the situation less. And I feel for many of my Virgos here, your shadow self is codependency or indecision. In other cases, it's mistrust. So you decide for yourself. For yourself, you may have to address issues of mistrust because someone broke your trust before, they cheated on you, hurt your feelings. Others of you, it's learning to be more decisive, to pick a route and move forward with it, and not double guess, doubt yourself. Okay, and others of you, it may be working on codependency, fear of abandonment. Okay, that is what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting here. So you and your person are going to be working on your issues. Let's look at the outside influences. What have been the outside influences that have put pressure on this relationship? Virgo, outside influences. September. Let's see. What outside influences will affect this relationship in September? What outside influences will affect this relationship in September? Let's see. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like there's definitely been hesitancy. Is that a word? Yes, I'm sure it is. You or your person, maybe both, have been hesitating. You've been taking things rather slowly in September. And I feel that's because you guys are working on resolving issues here. And that is why there's this slow progress. It's progress, but it's slow progress because you and your person are resolving this issue within yourself and within themselves. Yeah, moving slowly because you guys are needing to fix the issue before you can get back to a place of being happy, absolutely happy. Okay? Okay, good. The inner work is being done here. Let's look at your fears and your hopes. Your fears and hopes for this relationship. What are Virgo's fears and hopes for this relationship for September? Let's see. What hopes and fears you will be experiencing in September. Hopes and fears. Okay, a jumper want to come out. Two of chalices. I feel this is beautiful. What you're hoping for is for it's for this connection to work out. The bottom of the deck, we have 10 of Pentacles, prosperity. You are hoping that this works out, that whatever work you guys are doing, that it pays off and you come back together again. Because this is a strong connection. With the Two of Cups, it may be a twin flame or a soulmate connection, but it's a strong one. And you're wanting to get back to a place of love and forward movement. And so what you're hoping is that by working on this within yourself, your issues, and your person working on their issues together as a team, that you manage to get out of this dark moment, this belly of the beast moment together and find love. Let's see what the final outcome is. That's beautiful. I hope that it works for you, Virgo. I really do. Okay, let's see what the final outcome is for this love situation, for this love connection here. What is the final outcome in September? The final outcome in September for this love connection. Let's see. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have it in reverse. Okay, Knights are always about forward movement. They are about dynamic relationships. At the bottom of the deck, we have Four of Pentacles, wanting stability. I think with Knights, as I said before, they're always about forward movement. It is about a dynamic individual who's wanting to accomplish something. Pentacles are about stability. With the two of these together, what this is talking about is moving into a situation, making forward progress towards something that provides stability. With this being in reverse, it may be that some of you are deciding that this struggle is too much for you, or your person is deciding that this may be too much work. It shouldn't be this hard for others of you, it's forward movement, but very slow. Slow forward movement. We're going to just clarify this again. I always make the mistake of flipping. Okay, let's just do this. Let's get this information here. What is this? What is this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse? What does this mean? Let's get some clarification here. It may be slow progress, very slow progress, but progress nonetheless towards stability. In other cases, it may be people deciding that this is just too much work, it's time to check out. But we will find out, we will see. Clarification for this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, we're going to draw from this batch here. Let's see what it says. First card, we have the Chariot in reverse. Okay, next we have the World. Ooh, here we go. And the Five of Cups. Virgo, I do feel like this connect with these cards here. The Chariot is about forward movement, but with it being in reverse or coming back to a connection. With it being in reverse, I feel that there's a lack of forward. This definitely means a lack of forward progress. A lot of stagnation, staying put, or just moving away from the situation. And with the world is about the completion of cycles, it's about success or an ending of some sort. And with the Five of Cups in reverse in conjunction, remember what I said about Five of Cups? It's about a nostalgia of wanting things to happen, to go back to the way they were. With this being in reverse, I feel like it may be some kind of ending here. I feel like you or your person, both of you, may be deciding that this is a little too much work. You both have changed maybe too much for this to work out. And so you may be deciding to take a break. Or you may be deciding to end it completely. Either way, I do feel like this situation is coming to some kind of conclusion by the end of September. The Chariot in reverse says that you're not moving towards this and your person's not moving towards this connection happening. And with the Five of Cups in reverse, there's no longer this wishing that it worked out. I feel like the relationship didn't reach its necessary conclusion. It didn't, you guys didn't see whether this was going to work out properly because it ended too abruptly. And so there was a need to come back and try to make things work, to see whether it could work. If you did the necessary changes, would this work out for you guys? And I feel that now that you've done the work and it's still not clicking 100%, you guys may be deciding, or your person may be deciding that you've done as much as you can for this connection. And so for now, it feels like it's reached its conclusion. Might not be forever. It may be forever. You will decide. You and your person will have to decide that. But I feel that by the end of September, you guys may be taking a break or just calling it quits. That is what I'm seeing for you guys. But with the world being upright, I think that it feels right. I think you realize that I've done as much as I can. My person has done as much as they can. And it's still not working. Maybe we're just not meant to be together right now. Maybe we're just not meant for each other. That is what I'm seeing. I don't usually like giving Debbie Downer readings and ending it like this on this kind of energy. So what I'm going to do is, I did this for Leo as well. I'm going to draw 3 cards of advice for you guys. And you guys can see whether you'd be willing to take it or not. We will see. Well, you guys will decide. So 3 cards of advice here. Cards of advice for my Virgos pertaining to love. Advice about love for my Virgos in the coming September. Advice about love for Virgos in the coming September. What do we have? We have the 2 of Coins. Very helpful. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. I'm using my writer. Wait for this. And the 8 of Pentacles upright. Okay. So with these cards, I do feel that you guys have to make the decision to let go of fears here. If, if you're wanting to make this work, if this is you wanting to make this work, then in this instance it says you need to stop focusing on things that you have no control over. Okay, stop obsessing over your own insecurities because everyone has flaws and they also have what you call it. Everyone has imperfections and perfections, and you need to stop focusing on the things in your life that may be considered a flaw that you consider a flaw, and focus on the things that bring the parts of you that are beautiful and are great. Because I feel this may be you just saying, "Oh, weighing, just listing all your cons and saying, I'm not good enough for this reason, I'm not good enough for that reason." Stop that. That is limiting energy and it's not allowing you to grow. You need to make this active decision to let go of this obsessive energy, obsessing over things that are out of your control, or obsessing over your insecurities, and focus rather on your strengths, the things that make you feel good. And when you do that, when you release this negative energy, because I think what is getting in the way of this connection of working is that you and your person are holding onto resentments, onto old problems, and not forgiving each other for them. You need to forgive yourself for the mistakes of the past, because guess what? It's called the past for a reason. It should be behind you. Don't forget your mistakes, learn from them and become better, but don't obsess over them and let them get in your head like this. Okay? Focus on the beauty in your life and the beauty that you provide in this world, okay? And you know what? You're going to feel better. You're going to find that stability that you're searching for with this Four of Pentacles here. You need to let go of the past and look towards the future. Let go of your insecurities and look at your strengths. Stop doubting yourself and saying, I'm not worthy. Because you are. We are all worthy of happiness in our own way, in our own capacity. And you need to tell yourself that you deserve it. Okay? That is what I have for you, my Virgos. I'm sorry if this was a bit intense. This is what I got from the cards, but I hope that it was informative. If you guys found that this reading connected with you, resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. That stuff is always good. I am focusing on the star signs that watch my videos more frequently, and you are one of them. So, because of that, I now have the opportunity to focus on your connections, your specific connections, and more readings pertaining to your life. So if you want to, go down to the comment section down below and say Virgo plus and whatever star sign you are currently connecting with or wanting to connect with. And I will do a reading looking at the dynamics of that relationship between you and your person. Okay? And with that, I will leave you, and I send out positive energy to you guys with a big thumbs up. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Ugh.